Hello guys, on the 25th of January 2019, this guy by name Jeffery ehizojie killed the owner of the hotel where he works by name Olusoga and also proceeded to kill the manager of the hotel in an attempt to rob them, which ended up of him killing the owner of the hotel Olusoga and the manager of the hotel by name Tonji Omikonle. These all happened in Ojudu, Bega, Lagos, Nigeria. Now guys, before we get into this crime story, I'd like for you to subscribe, like, comment and share. Please subscribe so that we can get up to 1,000 subscriptions, and do not forget to like. By that, this video can go viral. Also, do not forget to share to your family members and friends throughout all social media platforms to create awareness about this true crime story. Now guys, without further ado, let's get into this crime story. Jeffery ehizojie was a 30-year-old guy who hails from Edo State. He came over to Lagos State around 28 years old in pursuit for a job. While in pursuit for a job in Lagos State, he got a job at Ehizojie Hotel and Suites as a public cleaner in the hotel. According to most of the workers in the hotel, the owner of the hotel does not pay them very well. That is, the owner of the hotel does not pay them very well to make ends meet. Jeffery ehizojie and other colleagues of his were always complaining about the low pay. The other colleagues are one Mr. Henry and also one Mr. White, and another person whose name wasn't given in the report. These four colleagues were always complaining that they were not well paid. They work like elephants and get paid like ants. One of them, by name Mr. Henry, told the others that the owner of the hotel by name Olusoga keeps her money in her house. The fact that they were not well paid was a driving factor which caused them to start planning how they were going to steal from the owner of Ehizojie Hotel and Suites where they works house. They finally decided that they were going to break into the owner of Ehizojie Hotel and Suites house and steal from her, but the agenda was not to kill her. So all four of them decided to set a date, and they proceeded to carry out an evil, mischievous plan. On the 25th of January 2019, they broke into the owner of Ehizojie Hotel and Suites house, that is Olusoga. It was around 9 p.m. at night. They proceeded to ask her to take them where she keeps her money, but she refused. She said no, she was not going to let them take her money. She resisted. She managed by means to pull off the mask on one of the thief's face. She found out that the thief which she pulled the mask off of his face was actually Jeffery ehizojie, a worker at Ehizojie Hotel and Suites which she owned. She immediately started threatening Jeffery ehizojie that she was going to tell the police about him and the police are going to arrest him, that he broke into her house with other guys and wants to steal her valuable properties and also money which was given to her, from the hotel which she owned. Jeffery ehizojie, being scared that the owner of Ehizojie Hotel and Suites had already seen his face, decided that he was going to do all means possible to make sure that she does not pursue a case against him at the police station or in court. Him and other three thieves who were disguised decided to kill the owner of Ehizojie Hotel and Suites where they worked. They strangled her to death. After killing the owner of Ehizojie Hotel, they were unable to find anything in her house. They didn't get the money which they came looking for in her house, but they were unable to steal the money which they came looking for in her house. They were just able to steal just some few jewelries which she owned. They proceeded to target the manager of the hotel that same night, who was in his office in the hotel doing one or two things for the hotel, while they barged into the manager of the hotel's office around 10 p.m. at night. I started demanding him to give all the money which, they have been saving of the hotel. But the manager of the hotel said he doesn't have any money. They started demanding, and as he tried resisting and they were pushing, he immediately pulled out his phone to call the police. Then they started fighting, where four of them decided to strangle the manager of the hotel. When they strangled the manager of the hotel and started going through his desk, they started going through his cupboard, then they found a huge amount of money which they took along with them. The 25th of January 2023, it was a very huge news in Ojudu, Bega, Lagos, where it was being said that the owner of the hotel and the manager of the hotel were both found dead. Immediately after their death, all four of the thieves who were working at the hotel, who stole from the owner of the hotel and the manager of the hotel, immediately left their job sites and ran away after stealing that huge amount of money. So the police came around the 27th of January 2019 to carry their preliminary investigation and asked for all the workers of the hotel to come forward, and all of the workers came, but there were four workers who were not available in that meeting, and the police started questioning their absence. The chief receptionist gave the police people the CCTV footage which had been recording of Jeffery ehizojie and the other four guys who were entering inside the office of the manager of the hotel, that is Tonji Omikonle, and how they strangled him to death while he was in his office. The police immediately went in action to search for these four criminals, but to no avail. It will be after 1 year where Jeffery ehizojie will be arrested in his hometown in Edo State. When he was asked, he started confessing the truth about everything, that they were not being paid well And they all planned how they were going to kill the owner of the hotel, that is Olusola Olusoga, and also kill the manager of the hotel to get all the money of the hotel so that they can go live large and live comfortably. As of 3rd July 2023, the judge handling the case finally gave her verdict and penalized Jeffery ehizojie to death by hanging for killing the owner of Edshore Hotel and Suites, that is Olusola Olusoga, and also the manager of Edshore Hotel and Suites, that is Tunji Omikunle. Now guys, what do you all think? I'd like to get your thoughts down in the comment section. I know these boys, what they did is wrong. You should not dare rob someone, not to even talk of killing someone while robbing that person. Now, if the job was so low paid, you would have just simply left with your friends. Why try to kill the owner of the hotel? Why try to kill the manager of the hotel to steal the money which the hotel has been making? It's crazy. 3 of the perpetrators of the crime are at large. Why you, Jeffery ehizojie, you have been sentenced to death by hanging. It's crazy. You would have just simply left. Now I want to say something, managers or owners of hotels or owners of any enterprise should make sure the workers are being well paid. Should make sure the workers are being well paid, because such is life. If someone is not being well paid, that person can be tempted, to do something drastic in order, to make enough money to make ends meet in life. Life is not easy. We see so many thieves roaming around in the streets. It's because they don't have anything doing. If they had a job doing which was well paid, they wouldn't have been in the streets stealing from people. That is life. If these Yahoo boys who join occultic groups and give their mother up for blood sacrifice, give their brothers and sisters and everyone for blood in their family for blood sacrifice, if they had a well-paid job, just a common menial job, but well-paid, which they can live sustainably, they wouldn't have been doing this. So poverty and underpayment in your job site can drive someone to do something drastic in order to make ends meet. And this is one of the cases where workers at the hotel were not well paid, and they decided to gang up to steal the money of the hotel from the owner of the hotel and also the manager of the hotel. An owner of an enterprise or a business, you should always make sure you pay your workers very well.